Hi YouTube. It's Bianca again. I do apologize. It's been a very long time since I updated this page, and I do apologize for any people, persons out there that needed advice, and I kind of just went MIA. But quick update. Well, not quick because it's 2 years of updates, so I know you guys need to hear this. So I'm not going to try to make a long video. I'm probably going to make two tonight just because I need to get back in the routines. Um, so where did I leave off? Permanent party. Okay, so I've been at Keesler for 2 years now. You guys have been following me since before I even joined the military, and now I'm in. I've I've been in for 2 years, and I wish I could have kept up with you guys, from every milestone. But I'm here now, and I'm going to be fully aware of any comments that's going to be left on my page or anything like that. I haven't been good in the past with writing back with comments, but I'm here. So let's get started. Okay, so last time you guys talked to me, I was permanent party. I just got to Keesler. I think it was June 2013, and I was in the dorms, but now I'm not. So from that point on, I remember telling you guys to be a well-rounded, airman. That still applies. I was involved with Airmen's Council, Air Force Sergeant Association, um, Booster Club and fundraisers and volunteering. That all still applies, and it still applies as of now too. So, give you a quick. We're going to go backwards. Being a well-rounded airman. Okay, I competed for below the zone and I won, and I got my third stripe. Let's see, it was June 2014. So yes, I got my third stripe June 2014. So I got to put on 6 months early. So when I stress to you guys, be a well-rounded airman, I mean volunteer, do stuff in your workplace, just just get your face out there. Be that airman that you're gonna just go to, that the go-to airman. So I got BTZ. I really meant to post that video because I know a lot of people, um, especially newer airmen, you come in hearing about BTZ and you want BTZ. Well, I'm telling you how to get it. As in my other videos, I told you, red rope. You don't have to be a red rope. I mean, just be involved. Like you can be a white rope in Texas, you can be a black rope. But airmen leaders, you need to be a leader early on in your career. Excuse me. So that looked great as well. As I stated, I came in with a bachelor's degree. So the first thing that was on my mind is getting my CCF. CCAF stands for Community College of the Air Force. That is an associate's degree in your career field that you can get. For those that are coming in with degrees, most of your prereqs that you need are already done. The other ones are coming from your job, like as far as tech school. So you do your tech school, you do your CDCs. Of course, I had to wait a year to get it because I was a brand new airman. I had to get some on-the-job training. That took a year, and I CLEP 2 management classes. For those that don't know, CLEP is when you can go and instead of taking a management class, you get to just take a test. Actually, it was a DON test, which is very similar to a CLEP. So it's a DSST test. It was Principles of Human Resource Management and Principles of Supervision. I took those 2 exams, and I was on my way to getting my CCF. So we put that on my package. As I stated, Airmen's Council Events Coordinator. I was Air Force Sergeant Association, also known as AFSA, their Airman Activity Coordinator. Being involved in my clinic, volunteering. And when I mean volunteering, I don't just mean, hey, yeah, let me go to the beach and clean up and by myself. No, you need to go with different people. So if I wanted you and you and you to come with me to clean up, well, now on my EPR, I can put, I led this many people in a cleanup event that helped blah, 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 blah. Your supervisor will write your package, but it's always good to show that you have leadership ability. Um, so, if you guys have any questions about that, please let me know. I know a lot of you guys are very interested in getting BTZ. At my base, in the hospital, like I said, I work in pediatrics. I've been there for 2 years. It's a clinic life for all you 4N clinics. You ward 4Ns have your opinions about us clinic 4Ns, but I can't help where they put me to work. Um, I can talk more about my job and stuff in another video. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, and then my next video will be, titled whatever, whatever you guys want to talk about. Let's see. In my medical hospital, so the way they did it was there was 5 people that was eligible, well, that I guess made it to the top to meet the board, and we can talk more about that as well because it's a different process when you go from a squadron that meets boards and a squadron that don't meet boards. So in my case, there was your leadership will pick, and if whoever is eligible to qualify for the BTZ, your leadership will pick who is the best person for that. Thankfully, I got picked. I have a degree. It's not just about having degrees. It's people that win BCZ that don't have degrees. But I mean, if you got it, use it. For those who came in with degrees, I completely understand the struggle. You have a degree, but you don't feel like you have a degree because you don't get treated like you have a degree. Well, I worked 4 hard years, and I worked my butt off since I got to Keesler. So, yeah, I'm not going to apologize for that. Also, yeah, so they pick your leadership, pick the most qualified person that they think will win BTZ. BTZ stands for Below the Zone Airman. From that point on, each squadron will send that airman name up to the higher leadership. Then they will pick. And so what it came down to, 5 people, I competed against 5 people. And at this time, the general of our hospital was only giving out 1 stripe. So I'm not good with math, but that's not a high percentage. I mean, I know in some people's cases there was 4 people and they were giving out 2 stripes. I wish that was my case, but it wasn't. So from that point on, we went up to a board. We put on our full service dress, service coat, shiny shoes, skirts if you want to wear them, pants if you want to wear them. And that, I must say, was stressful. But before I went up for my Below the Zone board, I was also put up for Airman of the Quarter. And like I said, you can get these awards if your leadership feels like you are qualified. If you volunteer, if people know who you are, if you get your face out there, they have awards at your work section, whether it's just 4Ns or wherever FAFSC you are, to put you up for different awards. So I got put up for that award. I did not win that award. And I believe it was 4 people going up. I think I came second, but that doesn't even matter because I didn't win. But in some squadrons, you don't have to go up for boards. And when I mean boards, I mean you have your chief sitting up there. You have like high-ranking master sergeants, like your seniors, and just sitting on this board. Maybe 5 or 4. I think it's 5 of them. Your superintendent, your first shirt. They're sitting up there. You have to walk in and do your stuff and say your reporting statement. I mean, for those that don't know about boards, it's very intimidating your first try. So I had a little bit of experience going into my BTZ board because my hospital medical group, they made me go up for a board that I didn't win for Airman of the Quarter. So when it was time for my BTZ board, I said, you know what, second time's a charm. I'm ready. I'm going in there. I'm going to be confident. So what happens is you walk in there. Your supervisor will give them like an introduction of you, like this is Airman, blah, blah, blah. She does this, she does that. She's a great candidate for this next stripe. So you're basically standing at the door. You knock. They'll say enter, and you're doing your stuff. You're marching at attention. You're pivoting at every point. And as you talk to your supervisors, and you have to do boards. If you have to do boards for your different squadron, you can talk to your supervisor, and they can let you know about what to do. But just from my experience, you're pivoting, you're doing this, you're doing that, and then you sit there, you do your reporting statement, you're standing in front of your chief, and you're doing your reporting statement, and then they'll tell you to be seated. You sit down at attention, and you're basically just like this. Every time you answer a question, you're just looking at each and everybody. You're trying to think about what you want to say. You're nervous. I mean, the questions that they're asking you, most of them are opinion-based, and some of them are facts, you know, what happened on the portal, what happened in Air Force time, stuff like that. So you got to know your stuff. From that point on, at the end, you have to recite the Airman's Creed. So if you're going up for BTZ board and you don't know your Airman's Creed, you might want to get on it, because it's quite embarrassing going up there in front of your superiors and you're like, I don't know it, you know. So practice, practice, practice. From that point on, you march out and you're done. I waited forever to get my results. Unfortunately, my in my command, I guess something happened, and they were supposed to tell me weeks before, you know, I found out, and they did apologize about that. But nonetheless, I won BTZ, and I'm excited about that. As you guys have been here in my from the time I joined in 2012 to getting my braces off, to having cornrows, to getting my basic training panties. You guys have been with me through the whole thing, and there's so much more to share. So this video is just going to be about, that was last year. So I still have so much to share with you guys, especially for everybody that have, you know, that's coming to basic. You guys need to know that there's life after basic training. There's life after tech school. I recently had a 21st, not 21st, 25th birthday party down here, and a fellow coworker, a peer, I don't really work with her, but she came up to me at my party because it was an open invitation, and she said, "You were the girl on YouTube. You were making the videos." She said, "Why did you stop? You really helped me." And from that point on, you guys will see me more often, because I just was, like I said before, I was doing YouTubes to help, but I didn't really think I was helping. Like, I'll get a comment every now and then, so I'm like, you know, whatever. But so I kind of stopped. But now, actually having somebody at my base that watched my videos before she even joined, that touched me. Even, you know, I was just really touched. And I hope you see this. And if you do see this, I want to thank you, because I'm back and I'm going to continue to help you guys. Like I said, this video was just a short little snippet. There's so much more to come. For example, not only did I win BTZ, but I also run Airman of the Quarter. I also got married. I'm married. All that stuff. Like, I am married. So I'm going to do a whole video on how it is to be married to a military person while you're also military. Like, I have so much to share with you guys. That was just a short snippet, because I want you guys to continue watching these videos. If you have any questions about BTZ, like I stated before in my be a well-rounded airman, I'm sorry about what, a year or two ago. I'm sorry about that. Watch that video. Everything I said, it continues to stick. Just do that and do more. Not only do you need to be well-rounded, you also need to be in your clinic. You need to do stuff in your wards, or you need to do stuff in your contracting job, in your construction job. Whatever you do it to the best of your abilities. And only I look at, the thing I have to say to you guys is, you are your biggest competition. Not your person over here, not your person over here. I'm not worried about what airman blah 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 is doing. I'm not worried about this person is doing. You need to look in the mirror and say, hey, did you wake up and do everything that you could have done to the best of your ability? Because if you don't feel like that, then you're letting yourself down. No one else is, you know, people might be competing with you, but at the end of the day, I look at it like, no one's my competition but myself. And you know, so yeah, just if you have any questions about BTZ, please let me know. I'm here. Just write me. I'll be trying to monitor my page. But stay tuned for the next video, because I don't really like making super long videos. But stay tuned for the next one. See you guys later.